Just a little note before we get started. This Training Academy course, coupled with the demo account access, will ensure that each trainee is knowledgeable about how to efficiently track different types of health data and create detailed and monthly reports on Therap.
The height and weight module within health tracking is a perfect tool to utilize if you're trying to capture an individual's height or weight or both, whether you're doing it weekly, monthly, quarterly, or daily. This is a great tool that will help you capture this data. Today, I'm going to show you how to enter data on the height and weight module within health tracking. Let's take it to the top and start at the dashboard. Just like all the other health tracking modules, from the Health tab to your right, you're going to see height and weight. Go ahead and select New. Once you hit New, it's going to bring you to the health tracking data entry screen. You're now at section 1. The first thing it's going to ask you is for the individual name. The Therap system needs at least 3 characters. It could be their first or last name, but as you type these characters, you should see a list of individuals drop down. Go ahead and choose the appropriate individual. The next thing it will ask you is the program name. From that drop down, choose the appropriate program for the individual. You'll then see entered by and time zone, which are things that you cannot change as you are the only person that is entering at the time. You'll then see reported by. At this point, you can choose another staff or potentially maybe choose other, and you might have to enter in the if other box a family member, maybe mom and dad or a guardian or somebody had checked their weight and they told you what that weight was, and you're just entering it on behalf of them. You'll then see date. The date here should reflect the date in which the data was collected, or the weight and height. It will defaultly set to today's date. So if I took a weight yesterday, I would want to make sure to change it to yesterday to reflect that. As we all know, we may weigh a little bit more or weigh a little bit less than we did on a different day. So you want to make sure to reflect that accurately. The next thing you're going to see is notification level. You'll see low, medium, or high. You should contact your supervisor as your agency sets the standards or the rules with the low, medium, high. But for example, if somebody had a huge weight gain or a huge weight loss, that potentially could be a high. If somebody's weight stayed the same, that potentially could be a low. But it's a way that you guys can track, or your agency can track, potential weight gain or weight losses. We get to section 2, which is what are you tracking? And in this case, it's height and weight. The first thing you're going to see is weight. You're going to see a red asterisk. That just lets you know that weight is actually the only thing that is required. Go ahead and put the weight. If you know the height or are tracking the height, go ahead and enter the height as well. What you will see is that Therap will configure the individual's BMI for you, and that should automatically pop up below once you enter their height and their weight. You'll then see a comment section. You can utilize this section to notate or document other information than their height and weight, such as maybe the individual's uncooperative when you were taking their weight, or they didn't want to take their shoes off, or they did take their shoes off. You can notate different things like that. Or maybe they potentially had started an 1,800 calorie diet, and since then, what has been their weight gain or weight loss? You have the ability to notate any comments here, any information that could be helpful that is related to their height and weight. The benefit of entering this information into Therap is that it is reportable. Your nurses or anybody at your agency is going to be able to pull reports, maybe see trends with how the individual is doing in terms of weight gain, weight loss, or just to keep tabs on how the individual is doing. All this information is going to be able to be analyzed in a multitude of reports. Once you have entered in all the values and comments that are required, go ahead and click Submit. You will get a screen that tells you you've successfully submitted your health tracking entry. You'll also notice that below this, you'll see the other health tracking modules available. You can quickly click on any other health tracking module or the next module that you want to enter information on, and once you click, it will take you to that screen and you can begin your health tracking data entry. So what's the benefit of utilizing those quick links at the bottom? One, let's say I'm at the end of the day and I'm not just entering in one health tracking module, but I'm entering in a multitude. I can quickly add the health tracking information for one and quickly get to another without having to go to your dashboard, health tab, scroll down, hit new. It's just going to quickly take you to the next module in health tracking that you're trying to enter data on. Let's talk about searching height and weight. Some reasons why you may want to search height and weight. Maybe you're looking at a weight from this morning and it looks off and you just want to compare it to yesterday's. Or potentially you may want to look over an individual's weight loss or weight gain over a period of time. The search function is going to allow you that capability. To perform a search, from the Health tab to the right of height and weight, go ahead and click on Search. You're then going to be given search criteria. You can enter the individual's name, a date range, maybe the program. If your agency is utilizing the notification level, you can look for high notifications, medium, or low. You have the ability to distinguish exactly what shows up in your search results. Let's take a look at the height and weight report. Why would you want to pull this report? Maybe the search didn't give you the results that you needed, or you need more information. Or you want to look over a longer period of time and the information included. From the Health tab to the right of height and weight, go ahead and click on Report. You're now able to enter in your report criteria. You'll enter in the individual's name. Therap will need at least 3 characters, whether it's their first or last name, and you'll see their name drop down. When you see their name, go ahead and click on it. Then enter in your begin and end date, or your date range for your report criteria. Once you have the correct dates entered, at the very bottom you're going to be able to choose your format. First you'll see Table. When you choose the table format, what you're going to see on your report on the left is the date in blue. That is a clickable link that will take you to that staff's data entry. To the right, you're going to see the data entered. You'll also see at the very bottom you have the ability to export to Excel. This will export this information that you see in front of you into an Excel format, so then allow you to work with it further. If you choose the graph format, you're going to get the same information in a graph form. However, you will not have any links that you could click on to go directly to the staff's data entry. So if you're looking to be able to access that information, you'd want to use the table as opposed to the graph in that situation.
If you're able to answer the questions presented throughout this training, then you should have no problems passing the quizzes. But more importantly, you won't have any issues actually utilizing the module at your agency. If you struggled with any portion of this course, please rewatch, attempt a hands-on experience in test mode, and continue to repeat the steps until the information makes sense to you. Always remember that practice definitely makes perfect. If you need to, you can retake the course from your Training Academy dashboard. Just click on the retake button next to your pass-fail score. You can also come back and jump ahead to different sections that you want to review at a later date as many times as you need to. As always, our support team are happy to help you on live help if you have any questions. But go ahead and check out the user guides and use our search options and our support page for immediate answers if you know what you're looking for. I hope you found this very helpful, and if you want to watch additional courses on other modules, check out our support page for additional resources. They're always available. I want to thank you guys and hope you have a great day. Thanks for watching.